Welcome to NerdAlert, everyone! Today, I'm joined by someone who you've already seen because this is a two-shot. It's Matt Atchity. Matt is one of the hosts of What the Flick.
Yes.
And he's also technically my boss. But
also technically a giant nerd.
Yes, I brought you here because I want to talk about a few comic book related things that are also movies, which I think you know about. And the first one there is the quantum realm. Ant-Man is out today, and that means we can talk about it now without everyone being angry. And of course, I think this is not a spoiler. The quantum realm does play a large role in this, as it did the first Ant-Man, where we are exploring a sub-microscopic world where time doesn't matter, space is relative, everything is crazy and confusing, which is a hallmark of this era of Marvel.
Yeah, I think that we see stuff in the quantum realm in this film that if you imagine some of the things that you saw in Guardians or the more out there things that you might have seen or that you did see in Doctor Strange, you get plenty of that here. Mm-hmm. And there's some interesting stuff going on in this. Now, for people who like go way, way back with the comics, I think the way they were referring this in the Marvel comics was what they would call the microverse, but they're calling it the quantum realm here. There's a great joke in the movie about just putting quantum in front of everything.
I didn't love that joke.
I
wish Marvel would stop undercutting themselves, but some people love it. It's funny.
Right. I keep an eye out, maybe or maybe not see Scott Bakula in the quantum realm.
That'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious.
But it's this world that kind of exists across different Marvel properties, and it goes back a long time.
Yes, it seems to go back a long time, and it's where you end up when you keep shrinking between the molecules, between the subatomic particles, is the quantum realm. And if you've watched the trailer, if you know anything about this, you know that there's a mission into the quantum realm that Hank Pym and his daughter are put on to try and rescue Janet Van Dyne, the original Wasp.
So she could still be alive technically, even though it's been many years in our world, decades. But time and space are very different down there.
Yes.
She could still exist. And it's something that I think has been used with the idea of time being static, being relative. Maybe time travel could be involved, which is what some people may think may be a major component to Avengers 4, maybe undoing all those things that happened that we all thought, there's no way they'll keep it that way. But the quantum realm also has ties to Captain Marvel, who is the next Marvel movie to come out.
Yes, that is the next one. Yeah, so there's been some teases about it, some hints as to what we may get in the next few movies. I'm curious to see where it all goes. Look, so far I've been along for the ride. I've been having a good time, and I think they've continued to make some pretty solid decisions around all these movies in a way that some of the other shared universe movies haven't been as consistent. So, I would also tell people, speaking of the Avengers, make sure you stay all the way through the credits on this particular film.
I think the first after credits scene is great, and I think the second one wasn't worth me sitting there.
I don't disagree. I don't want to say anything about it, although it does raise some interesting points. So that's...
All right.
Yeah.
We may define interesting differently, but the quantum realm is something that actually didn't exist in Edgar Wright and Joe Cornish's original script and was added in later on with Adam McKay and Peyton Reed coming in. And that's something, I wonder if that's something that maybe that's why Edgar Wright was removed.
Maybe so. You could see that getting added in, and if you look at how Kevin Feige needs to be telling this overarching story across all these movies, him being the kind of executive producer, showrunner of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, in broad strokes, these movies do tie into each other, and so rather than having a truly standalone original Ant-Man movie, maybe you wonder if Edgar Wright got frustrated at having some story beats that would have to do with something else completely separate.
What he felt was important was sacrifice in order of this in favor of this greater good kind of thing for the whole MCU. What else is funny about this is they were talking about this, Peyton Reed and Kevin Feige, and they were saying people didn't notice some of the things that they hid in the original Ant-Man until it came to the home release. And then at that point, people were doing freeze frames and saying, hey, wait, is that Janet Van Dyne? Is she still there? And that became a very big plot point in this one. So that leaves reason to believe that there may be something hidden in this one.
Oh, so we're going to do
quantum realm scenes.
So we'll do frame by frame advances.
We can't do that yet, so you're going to have to just keep your eyes peeled this time.
Okay, but when it comes out on home video.
Well, they've kind of made it clear that there is something hidden in there.
Okay.
But we don't know what it is yet, and it's going to be hard for us to know now. But when you go to the movie, keep your eyes peeled during those scenes because you might be the one who finds it and wins all the internet points. It's possible. They've definitely hinted that it's there. So just stare at it over and over, not if you have Movie Pass. Did you like that video? Then you've earned the right to hit the subscribe button. You also have that right if you felt so about it. You can do anything. I believe in you.